Corey's? Do we do enough for Corey's? Well, I never shut up about Corey's. The Triple B knows his boxing for sure, but he also knows a lot about Corey's. So subscribe and like. Boxing's now good. That's the reality. Listen to the Triple B if you want the truth. And I'll see it every day. End of. Simple as. Yeah, what's up? It's Base Boxing Basement Triple B. I just watched, Big Joe Joyce, one of my favorite fighters, get waxed by Big Jile Zhang, another one of my favorite fighters. So it's difficult to watch, man. Joe Joyce is so likable. He's so likable. He's a relaxed guy. There's no bullying him. He's kind. He's got a good family. He got a nice girlfriend. He likes to play games. So I don't know what's next for him. Some people say, "Don't worry, come back. You can come back. You have another fight. You beat one more opponent, and you're back in the game." And that's true, especially in the heavyweight division. But there's not that many big names. It only takes one win to be back in the game. On the other hand, it's like, well, why risk your mental health, your head, your brain? Yeah, Joe Joyce. So Joe Joyce only started boxing at age 21 to lose some weight, but he boxed at a high level. Yeah, in the amateurs, in the pros, he's only had 15, 16 fights, but they were, they weren't like super tough, but it's sparring as well, and you take the punches. I would say for Joe, the best thing is retirement. Now, a lot of people disagree with that, and I'm sure Joe might disagree with that himself, because no one wants to go out on a loss. No one wants to you want to go out on a high. But I don't know, man. The journey back, it's not that big. You only need one big win, and you're back in the game, especially in the heavyweight division. But you've got to put... Joe does not strike me as a greedy guy. That needs billions, needs millions. He will get employed. He'll get employed as a commentator. He will get employed to give his, to give his opinion on fights and this kind of stuff. I think it's time to move on. I would rather see someone retire early than retire late. I know that's a cliche. It's a cliche. People say, I'd rather see a fight stopped early than late and blah, blah, blah. But what's more important is the right time, the timing. And for me, time is right for Big Joe Joyce to retire, right? And like I said, he's got a nice girlfriend. He must have earned some decent money. Several million. Several million. And then he can carry on working, doing a bit of commentary, being a bit of presentation on future boxing programs. And then, well, the best thing would be, find some kind of job. But I think Joe would have a job. I don't think he's the kind of guy to sit around his ass. Well, unless he wants to play games, and that's cool, man. That's up to him. But Joe Joyce is a likable guy. He is gentle. He's honest. He's not aggressive. He's not egotistical. So yeah, I would like to see Joe retire. I like to see Joe retire. Do a bit of commentary. And I don't know, maybe I'm sure you can find, he's quite a talented guy, He does art, he does things like that, he does nunchucks, You know what I mean? I'm not being facetious, but you can find something to earn a bit of money from, to take along. Go, I've done it right. I won a gold medal at the Olympics. It was a silver, but it was definitely gold because he's robbed. I won the ABAs. I had the interim WBO World Heavyweight title. I ain't done bad for a guy who started to, do boxing just to lose some weight. Just, come on, man. That's pretty good, man. So, yeah, hopefully Joe, I'll leave it up to Joe, obviously. But hopefully, he will have a big think. He needs time to think about it, to relax. And obviously, Joe obviously thinks, well, I could have won the world title. But, it didn't fully happen. The interim happened, but it didn't fully happen. But that's okay, man. That's okay, man. Many, many good fighters got close, but didn't win the world title. So, yeah, I hope Joe takes the right decision. And for me, that is, let's retire. Peace in the Middle East.